All right, so I got a Speedy. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Hey y'all, I'm Nikki Olakoya. If you are new here, welcome. I talk about all things luxury here, especially handbags. In today's video, I'm talking about my Speedy obsession. If you saw my previous video, I did talk about how I am obsessing over the P9s and the Speedies. I don't know whether I'm being influenced to get it because I keep seeing it all over my social media. Maybe it's me and my algorithm. Maybe it's what I'm doing, but I see it everywhere. And if you've been here before, hey sis, welcome back. All right, so I did pick up something from the RealReal. It's right here. Boom, we got a Speedy from the RealReal, but which one did I get? Let's jump into it. I don't want to have this long drawn out unboxing. Let's go ahead and open it up and then we're going to talk about it. What did I get? I got a, it's hard to come out of this little dust bag that they gave me. Boom. We got a vintage Speedy in the size 30 in the color red. Finally got out of this thing. Okay, let's talk about it. All right, so I got this Speedy from the RealReal. It is from the 1995 collection. So it's almost my age almost. And this is the back and this is the front of the Speedy. And I already took it out before and I put my Hermes Preloved on here. This came from my Birkin bag that I do have. That's where this came from. So this is on here. It didn't come like this. It just came really by itself. But my issue with the handbag that I had with the RealReal is that they listed this wrong. We're going to get into all the detail. Let's get into all the detail. All right. So first of all, this is the Speedy 30 in the color red and from the year 1995. It has this pocket here. It has this loop that's supposed to be able to zip over and lock. And I'm sure I'm not saying anything new for you Speedy lovers, but for me, it's kind of a new thing. But you put this here and get a lock. 2 handles. It has the brass hardware. It is epi leather, so it has like the embossed LV on here. I think it's so subtle. It's not very loud, even though I can live and love a logo. But I like the fact that it's not super loud and that it's red. I love red. Red's one of my favorite colors when I do buy my accessories, so I'm not scared of it. Usually red on the pre-loved market does sell for lower prices. So all it does is just enhance my closet, sis. I'm gonna get more red as much as I can get. But anyway, inside the handbag, it does come with a small little D-ring. I already have my organizer in here too. It has that. And it has a back pocket here, okay? It's really a big black hole, these Speedy bags. Can we talk about how dark it is on the inside? Comment down below. I have never seen anyone do an unboxing or talk about their Speedy handbag and how it's like a dark hole. Honestly, I have to get a bag light, I think. Even with my light colored organizer, I purposely put a lighter color in here so I can be able to see because it's dark in here. And the way that the zipper opens, I can understand now when people were talking about the newer Speedies, how they do appreciate the zipper going all the way down to the side because it does allow for maximal opening. The way it is right now is very tight and is deep. So that's all I can really do. I'm not totally turned off by the handbag at all. It is a bag that I'll have to really wear and learn and get used to. And this is my trial run before dropping all that money on a P9. I have to really see whether the Speedies do work for me or not. My Neo Speed, the denim one, is very different. It's not as deep. Is longer than it is deeper. So that one works really well. But I know that the Speedies are not always shaped like that. They're mostly in canvas leather. I know that the P9s are an actual genuine leather. So anyways, this is my trial run. So let's talk about the RealReal for just a second. All right, the RealReal had this handbag and it had down as very good condition, which I think it kind of is in really good condition. They did tell me about the 2 crease marks at the bottom back. That didn't totally turn me off. I saw that. And that it had, I think, interior residue, but it wasn't much of that either. What they didn't mention on the RealReal description was this. Come on, RealReal. There's a lot of tarnishing on the brass hardware. And we already know that Louis Vuitton hardware does tarnish, but this is a bag from 1995. So, I mean, I'm not totally upset about it. I just wish that they would have disclosed it. If you look very closely, like at these right here and around here, it's like some major tarnishing on the hardware. I would definitely take this into Louis Vuitton for a spa to change out the hardware. I'm definitely open to that, but it wasn't listed on the RealReal description. So it was a surprise to me when I got it out of the box. Another thing that the RealReal did not disclose on this handbag is that, listen, is this a size 25? I don't think so. I think this Speedy is a size 30. On the description, it said that this Speedy bag was a size 25, and it is not. It is definitely a size 30. And I kind of figured as much because I did watch some videos, but you know, it's so hard to tell from videos and pictures, which is why it's always better to see these handbags in real life. I may have to go to the actual Louis Vuitton store and do an actual comparison. But this is a 30. And the reason how I came to that conclusion was that I put my Birkin 30 organizer in here. That's the one that you guys see. Is the same one that this Twilly came off of. This is a size 30 and it fits like a glove, like a glove. And I even have my size 30 base shaper in here and it fits perfectly. When I try to put in my Birkin 25 organizer in here, it was like swimming. There was so much space in it. I'm thinking, I don't think that's right. And I don't know, it's so hard to tell because I saw a video where the bag looked a lot smaller. So I'm like, okay, well, that's odd. I did buy a 25 organizer and base shaper, but it didn't fit because it was like swimming in there and it was for a Speedy 25. I got it from Amazon specific to a Speedy 25 handbag. When I put it in here, it didn't work. So I had to put my Birkin 30 organizer and base shaper in here. I'm going to still keep the 25 because like you guys know, I do want to get a P9, hopefully in a size 25. That's why I'm going to keep it for now, unless I do get a 30. The 30 is definitely not a bad size. It does fit everything that I need for work and for my day today. And I think that this bag can be worn at night. I don't know. Comment down below. I think this is a very elegant, classy bag. It has a really good sheen on it. I can wear this bag in the evenings. But I was looking forward to a size 25. So I was kind of taken aback because the bigger it is, the darker and deeper the bag is. But anyway, the RealReal did not disclose the right size. I did shoot off an email to them to let them know like, hey, this is a size 30. The description was misrepresented. You guys said it was a 25 and it is not. You guys did not list the tarnishing that it has. And I submitted photos and I submitted the listing to the RealReal. I haven't heard back from them. Stay tuned. I might do an update either on a video or I might do a update on a short. Honestly, doing shorts are really good for me. The short form content is really good. It's less editing. But anyways, so yeah, so this is my new Speedy 30 in the color red with brass hardware. And to me, for it being from 1995, the stitching, everything about the bag looks so good. And it's just the hardware that I see a lot of the wear on the bag, but overall the leather is great. Those 2 little markings here, they don't bother me. But what it does let me know is that this leather can crease. And the creasing, you know, I don't know. So I'm going to be really mindful of that. And one thing about Epi leather and Louis Vuitton is that I just really find that it's kind of hard to buy Epi leather from the Louis Vuitton boutique because unless you really, really want the style while it's in season, because looking on the resale market, not even just the RealReal, but looking at Fashion File, looking at Rebag, Epi leather always sells way under retail, way under. If you wait a little longer, you can probably get a lot of these new Epi leather bags that are out right now in Louis Vuitton. I did see a few Nano Almas that are going for 1,700. And I think that if you wait a little bit, you can probably get you that handbag for a lot less. So if it's saying 1,700 right now on the Louis Vuitton site, I think you can probably get it for half off in the next few years. Even though this is from 1995, which is pretty old. Listen, it was only, how much was this bag? I may have to put it somewhere up here on the screen, but I think this bag was like 600 with shipping and everything and tax, $600. And it said that the retail used to be like 1,200. That's what I think it said. And that's 50% off, which is why I'm always worried about Louis Vuitton bags holding value for what we're spending it on. Does it hold its value? Who knows? I don't think so. Which is why I'm thinking, do I need to wait on my P9? This is a good starter Speedy for me. I've seen people who talk so highly about their Speedies. They love their Speedies. There is a trending song on TikTok about how much he loves Speedy's her favorite bag. So it's like, I really want to get as much use and function out of this bag and really see if the Speedies work with me. And then I think if all goes well, I may still want to get a P9, but I just don't think I'm going to get a P9 at the price that it's sitting at right now. I'm going to continue to wait. Like I said in my P9 obsession video, I already saw the yellow P9 for less than retail. It wasn't a lot off, but it was some off. And I do want the yellow one as well. So I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer and see. I think if it gets down to maybe even half the price, I think I will still get a P9 because I feel like $4,000, $5,000 for a P9, I would get. I think that's how much they should be worth, you know? So that's where I'm at. But to spend $10,000 and it's not an Hermes bag, I don't know. I see Hermes bags still go for way more. And they'll be 30 years old, 20 years old, 10 years old. And they're still above retail. Louis Vuitton, I have not seen it hold this value for the long run. So me getting this bag at this price, I think was a great buy. I'm very happy that I got it. I have my organizer in here, so it's kind of collapsing in where my organizer is, and I don't like that. And so I may have to turn it around, my organizer, so the flat part will not allow for it to kind of like, it sinks in right here because my organizer sinks in right here too. So I do have some charms for this bag. I want to go ahead and put it on and come back and show you. Here we go. She's all dressed up now. This is the front. This is the back. It is so good. One thing I forgot to mention too is that this handbag did not come with the lock. So I didn't get the lock with this bag. I think I'm going to just see what I can do. Maybe I can find one pre-loved if someone has it. But yeah, it didn't come with the lock. And I think I want to have one just so I can just clip it to add to the experience. This bag is so nice. The way it looks on camera with the shine and the red. I have my ring lights on, but let's look on this side where I don't have any ring light. It just looks so good. All right, let's talk about my charms. As you know, I have my Fendi Nano Baguette bag charm. I put it on every bag. I love this. I just think that this makes any handbag look so fun and so cool. I put things in there that I can reach in and get out without having to go inside my bag. I just love this charm. I also got these cherries. I got these cherries from Amazon. I also got, this is actually an air tag. Comment down below. Maybe I did too much. I don't know. I thought the bag looks really fun, but this is actually an air tag holder, this little lemon. I thought it was cute. I love fruit and food bag charms, especially all the ones from Louis Vuitton. If I can find any pre-loved, because there's no more in store, I will definitely get. Have you guys seen that hamburger one? Oh my God, that hamburger one on this red will look so good. But I do love fruit bag charms and food bag charm. I think they make the bag so fun. And I also got this luggage tag. I don't know, I'm kind of still on the fence about it because of the red, because of the white trimming that's on it. I wish it was a solid red luggage tag, because this bag also did not come with the luggage tag and did not come with the key, the lock and the keys. So that's why I kind of got this tag. Also got it from Amazon as well. And I don't know, it kind of plays up the white, at least on the Twilly, and it plays up the white on my Fendi charm. So I don't know. Let's see whether it grows on me or not. If not, I may end up trying to darken the edges or just taking it off. But I like the look of the luggage tag on the Speedies, you know, and I was just trying to recreate that here with what I have. But yeah, this is the back with my Twillies tied. Very different from the Birkin because it does get a little bit wider here at the end, but I think it still looks really nice. I think the red complements it so well. And this leather is, you know what, of all my red bags, and I may do a red bag collection video so you guys can see, but this red is actually very different from my Birkin and it's very different from my Gucci. This is like a red that's in between the two. Because when I got it, I thought, oh no, it's going to be the same color as my Gucci bag. But it's actually not. My Gucci red bag is still darker than this bag. And this bag is darker than the Birkin. And for sure it's darker than my Fendi Peekaboo. So anyways, this is her. This is it. We're going to run a trial on her and let's see how we do with this bag, because I do want a P9, but I don't know. This may quench everything. This may be all that I need. I might not need any more Speedies. Who knows? But this is her. Speedy 30 Epi leather in the color red. Let's see how it goes. I may do a follow-up later. I don't know whether I will. And I think doing unboxings on shorts are actually a lot easier. So who knows how I'll do my next unboxings. Comment down below what you guys like to see. A chatty unboxing or just get to the bag, sis. Let me know what you guys like. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning into my video. I'll see you back in my next one. Bye.